Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, it is late. It's almost midnight. I just went on a comment spree. Is that the right word? Like replying to comments finally, because I was away for so long, so I wasn't able to do that, and I did that today. That was fun. Reading everybody's comments. That was cool. Tomorrow's Father's Day. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll see if I can vlog that. I'll show you what I got. If I get anything, not expecting anything, but maybe. What I will try and do, I always go to a place in town and then get a Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco in it. Anytime I have like a birthday or a Father's Day or just a day where the kids are hanging out with grandparents or something like that. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that in the morning, maybe. I don't know. Might be fun. Or yeah, I don't know. But if I get any gifts, maybe I'll show those off. Maybe they'll be movie related. We'll see what happens. But yeah, today we're just going to do a little random ranking. This is weird because my mustaches used to always hang over. So it's weird to see my upper lip right there. Do I look strange? Because my mustache is always hung over. It's kind of freaking me out. I feel like I'm looking at somebody I don't recognize. Anyway, random ranking. We're going to go to my movie collection behind me, pick out 3 movies at random, and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking some movies. Maybe we'll do this film right here. What is that? And then maybe one over here. And then let's try this film in this section. See what we got. We didn't venture out too far. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, first we got ourselves a little bit of that Rocky Balboa here. This movie was really cool. He comes back. We had Rocky 5, where he fought in the streets. And then here we get Rocky Balboa, where, what's the guy's name? Mason Dixon. Yeah, he fights Mason Dixon. And I thought they handled the ending really well. And also, what I really like is they switched the filming style. Because if you watch like the other Rocky movies, they're very cinematic, but then this one, that final fight, was more like we were watching a real boxing match, or something looked completely different about it, right? It didn't feel like dramatized cinema. It felt like watching a boxing match on television or something like that, right? I don't know, something was different about it, the way we were watching it. Also, we have this guy right here from Gilmore Girls playing Rocky's son. Adrian is no longer alive. Yeah, this is a good movie. I did like it, and I liked the way it was handled at the end, because he is older. How are you gonna, you can't like win. But there was an alternate ending, I think, where he did win, if I remember right. But I really like the way this was handled. Like that movie. Good way to go out. Good way to go out. All right, next we got ourselves a little bit of that Halloween 3. Michael Myers, you ask? No, he's not in this film. They were trying to make this like an anthology sort of series, right? And that kind of the way it was trying to be handled. But I don't know. It's cool. I like it. I like that it's different. I like that it's still called Halloween. Even though it doesn't have any Michael Myers-ness to it. But then you remember, like this most recent trilogy, they had some visual tie-ins to this, which was pretty cool. Silver Shamrock. I mean, it's a good movie. I was late to getting to this though. Like I only saw that probably for the first time within the past 5 years, if I remember correctly. And yeah, it was cool to finally get to it. Because I had thought I had seen it, but I was wrong. It was a different Halloween that I had seen. All right, next we got ourselves a little bit of that Garden State over here. Remember the Manic Pixie Dream Girl? Remember when everybody was talking about those in movies, and this was always the main reference for it? Amazing. One of the best films of the year, says... I can't tell. The print is too small. Someone from CBS TV. Got to get glasses, everybody. I got to get glasses. I'll probably make that appointment on Monday. Marvelous, fun, hilarious, and heartfelt, says Peter Travers of Rolling Stone. What's his name? Sarsgaard. Peter Sarsgaard in this. He's funny. There's that funny scene in it where he goes into like a store that doesn't have a receipt policy for returns. So what he does is he walks into a store, picks up an item, and then brings it to the return area, and then he returns it, and then they give him money, even though he never took it out of the store or anything. So he never like stole it. It was in the store the whole time, but he acts like he bought it, and then he returns it with no receipt because that's not part of their policy, and then they give him money for something that they never sold. It's funny. The casualness he does this with is just so funny. I don't know. This movie's kind of weird. I want to know what it's like to watch today. Is it just like cringe-worthy, as they say? I don't know. Cringy and like just kind of the era, the hipsterness era and all of that. It's just kind of funny to see that little time capsule of time when stuff like that was happening. But then you still got, Wes Anderson still making movies like he's making, and, I feel like that kind of, stuff, what with the mumblecore and the Wes Andersons and the hipster dramedies and all that stuff. It was of a time. It was of a time, and they just don't make them anymore. But like, I don't know, Wes Anderson still kind of feels like he's, holding on to that. But I haven't seen the Phoenician Scheme or whatever. Is that good? I think it's out, right? All right, how are we going to rank these? Actually, I'm going to rank them just like this. Is this the order we talked about them in? I think it is. So I'm going to go Rocky Balboa for number 1. Great send-off. And then we got the Creed movies also, which are good. And Mark Rylance, I know I haven't seen your performance yet, but Sylvester Stallone should have won Best Supporting Actor for Creed 1. Anyway, okay, let's get back to it. And then we got ourselves a little bit of that Halloween 3. We're going to put that in there. I don't know. Do I want to do this? Maybe I want to do this. I might do this, actually. Right now, I'm feeling Garden State. I'm feeling this era right now. I'm kind of wanting to watch it, Dan in real life. Little Miss Sunshine, Amelie, or Amelie, I don't know how do you say it, but anyway, I don't know. I'm feeling in the mood to watch that movie. Okay, so we're gonna go. What was that, like Tiny Furniture and People We Know and He Knows and They Know or whatever? I don't know. Rocky Balboa. Squid and the Whale, those types of movies right there. Rocky Balboa, Garden State, and then Halloween 3. Sorry, horror fans. I'm a horror fan also, but I'm going to put Halloween 3 in the 3rd spot just for today. This one would always be out of these 3 in the number 1 spot. Sometimes Halloween 3, but I don't know. Just talking about this era just kind of made me a little nostalgic for it, and I wouldn't mind giving that a watch. Also, it's been a while, so there we go. Rocky Balboa, Garden State, then Halloween 3. But my question to you is, have you seen these movies? These 3 right here, and if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.